Recording. Hello, welcome to Yoga Together with the Downingtown Library. My name is Miss Kellyn, and this class is primarily for caregivers and kids under 3, but feel free to follow along no matter your age. And today we're going to get started with some breathing exercises from our Breathe Like a Bear book by Kira Wiley. And I want to start out with exercise from the Make Some Energy section. And this one is called, since it's going to be a very special holiday this weekend, Easter, if you celebrate Easter, this one's called Bunny Breath. So coming to your mat and making your way,
You sit.
sitting up nice and tall.
Over here, babe.
You can make little bunny paws in front of your body.
Mommy, please hold me.
You are doing it. You got it right there.
And then we'll just take some quick sniffs in through our nose. So we'll take 3 quick sniffs in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And then let the air all the way out through your mouth. One more time, take 3 quick little bunny sniffs in. And then let the air all the way out. Now put one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. So see if your bottom hand, you can feel your belly really working and getting tight. So take those 3 quick breaths in and then let them all the way out. One more time. Let the air all the way out. Now you can shake it out. So after doing that exercise, you might notice that you feel a little warm in your body. And that is great because it was from the Make Some Energy section of this book. And you'll notice as you do more breathing exercises that your breath can make you feel different ways. It can change the way that your mood is feeling. So if you're feeling really tired and sleepy, it might be a good idea to do an exercise like this that'll make you feel a little bit more energized. So now that we've made some energy, we're going to do another exercise from the focus section. And this one's called Waves on the Water. So coming to your mat, sitting up nice and tall, maybe you close your eyes here and imagine you're standing in front of a lake. The water is all flat and calm and crystal clear. You have a stone in your hand. So with your hand, make a throwing motion, throw the stone in. And when it lands, imagine it makes ripply waves on the water. Now close your eyes in your mind. Watch the little waves as they go further and further out and get smaller and smaller. Watch the lake in your mind until it gets totally calm and flat again. Take a deep breath in. Let it all the way out. Nice job. That one's kind of hard to do sometimes because you have to, sit still for it. And if you don't want to do that, that's okay. It's just yoga. So we're here to have fun. And with that, we're going to move on to our main book for today. It's called Just Like the Ocean, a yoga journey for parent and baby. And this is by Emily Foster Williams. So I'm going to use Medi Teddy to be my helper throughout this so I can show you what the book wants you and your baby to do together. And this book is set near the ocean, in the sea. My sweet little baby, let's take time today. We can set aside our cares and go tiptoe away. I'll tell you a story about you and me. The story starts here at the edge of the sea. So sitting up nice and comfortably on your mats, you can bring your baby so they are standing on your thighs and you are kind of like face to face with them. And just starting to notice your breath here, breathing in and out. If you listen, you'll hear the mighty ocean tide. My love for you, dear, is just as deep and wide. So here we're starting our Ujjayi breath. So finding a comfortable seat. You can be cross-legged here. Maybe your baby wants to sit on your lap. If at any point your child does not want to do what the book is saying, no stress, just follow along the way that's best for both of you. So maybe one hand on your baby, one hand resting on your knee. You're going to start doing some what's called Ujjayi breath. So this is a breath with sound. You're going to find some constriction in the back of your throat. And when you breathe, it's almost going to sound like ocean waves. So your lips are closed, breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Take 3 like that, deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the nose. One more inhale. And exhale. Nice work. Now turn your eyes up to the skies where the seagulls fly and sing. Just like those gulls protect their babes, you're safe beneath my wing. So turning our necks up to the skies first. So from that cross-legged position, we're gonna start working through some neck stretches. So you can, maybe you wanna just lean your head to the left on an exhale, gazing up towards the ceiling, through the corner of your eye. And then inhale, head comes back up through center. Exhale as you lean it over to the right, gazing up towards the left. Maybe you want to take this motion back and forth. Maybe you want to add in some neck rolls. So dropping your chin down to your chest, letting your head roll across your chest. And then inhale, bringing your head up and around. Exhale as you let your chin roll across your chest again, completing that circular motion. Maybe switching to the opposite side. And then coming to stillness with that, we'll work through the safe beneath my wing. So you can leave your baby sitting on your lap if that's what works for you, or maybe you want to cradle them in one arm, in your left arm, and on an inhale, bring your right arm up and over, lean over to the left, gaze up under that right arm. Breath in as you reach, breath out as you lean. Inhale back through center. So switching sides with your baby, bringing them over to the right side, cradling them in that right arm. Inhale as you sweep that left arm up and over. Exhale as you lean to the right. So keeping that low belly engagement here, nice and strong through the low belly. Inhale, reaching back up, exhale as you release. Let's stretch to the clouds like the tallest palm tree. Someday when you're bigger, that's how tall you'll be. So stretching to the clouds. This is cow face pose. So you can, from that cross-legged position, I'm going to face the opposite direction so you can see my arms. You can bring your right hand behind you, and then inhale, lift your left arm high. You can bend at the elbow. So seeing if your left hand can reach toward the middle of your back. And then from there, if you want to, see if you can grab a hold of your left fingertips with your right hand. Taking that bind. Deep breath in. And release on the breath out. Switching sides, left hand comes down to the mat. Inhale, right arm comes high. Maybe bending at the elbow. Maybe going for that bind behind your back. Inhaling. And exhale, release, shaking the arms out. Now we'll move to the chest opener here. So kneeling down on your knees. Your baby can be sitting on your lap, and then your right hand's gonna come behind you. Inhale as you look up towards the ceiling, and then exhale as you let your head fall back. Finding that chest opener here. Inhale, coming back up, switching hands. Left fingertips on the mat behind you. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release the head back, baby back bend here. Inhale, coming all the way back up. And now let's go swimming. We'll reach tip to tail and stretch out our backs like the great humpback whale. So we're gonna move through these, reaching tip to tail on this balancing pose, and then some cat-cow. So coming to tabletop pose. Bringing your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. On an inhale, reach your right arm out in front of you, kick your left leg back. So finding that balance here, pulling through both sides. My daughter likes to be on the mat underneath of me when I'm doing this, or climbing on top of me. So whatever works for you. Just trying to find that low belly engagement. So pulling your belly button to your spine. Breath in as you reach. Breath out as you release back down into that tabletop pose. Switching sides, inhale, left arm comes out long in front of you, right leg kicks back, gazes down at the mat. Deep breath in as you reach through both sides. And release on the breath out. Moving through some cat-cows here. So inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. Finding your angry cat pose. Pushing the mat away. And then inhale, dropping the belly, lifting your chin, cow pose. Exhale, moving through cat pose. Rounding the back. Coming back to a neutral spine. Up ahead, there's an island, a big volcano. I'm with you, baby, up high and down low. So first we'll move through downward facing dog. That's our big volcano. And then we'll move through a vinyasa. So up high is going to be the upward facing dog, and down low, back into child's pose. So staying with me here. I'm finding your downward facing dog. So hands planted on the mat, legs step, feet step back, hips go high. Finding that upside down V shape. Maybe you want to pedal out your feet here a little bit. Find some movement in your legs, wake up through the hamstrings. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then look to your hands. You're gonna ripple forward into high plank. You can drop to your knees here or keep them lifted. I'm gonna drop down. Come all the way down to my mat. The low plank, And then inhale, press up, upward facing dog. Exhale, push my hips back onto my heels for child's pose. Breathing in your child's pose. Maybe your child is crawling on your back here. Nice little baby assist. Look around, baby. Tell me what you see as we climb the jungle vines of the rainforest canopy. Okay, so we're gonna move into mountain pose. So making your way up to a standing position. You can be holding your baby in your arms. They would rather kind of crawl around on the floor, whatever works best for you. So coming into your mountain pose. In mountain pose, our feet are going to be about hip distance apart and all 10 toes facing forward. We're going to kind of spiral our thighs towards the back wall at the same time that we are tucking our tailbone down, pulling our low belly into our spine, lifting through our chest, letting our shoulder blades slide down our back. Our palms are facing forward. If our hands are down by our sides, so just holding here, and your chin is slightly tucked. So feeling the strength in this pose. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, open your mouth, let it out. All right, from here, we'll move into our tree pose. So rooting down through the left foot, you're gonna bring your right foot up to your ankle. You're feeling steady there, maybe bringing it up to your calf. And just kind of holding here. If your baby's in your arms, maybe you want to keep holding onto your baby. If you're not holding your baby, maybe reaching up overhead, growing your branches. Finding your breath in tree pose. Inhale. Exhale, release. Shake it out. Switching sides, rooting down through the right foot. Left foot can come to your ankle, maybe up to your calf. Just avoiding the knee. We don't want to put any pressure on the knee joint. Deep breath in and breath out, release. Shaking it out. I see little tree frogs. They ribbit, jump, and hop. Just like you, they play till they're ready to flop. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones to do with a baby is baby squats. I think this is like, I was actually doing this with my daughter yesterday and my legs are so sore today. So it works. All right, so you can be holding your baby near your belly, just supporting underneath of them. We're gonna start with our feet wide apart, legs are straight. Inhaling here. Exhale, bending down into like a frog squat. Inhale, pressing back up. Exhale, down. We'll do 5 more. So 1. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, down. 2. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, down. 3. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, down. 4. Inhale, straighten. Last one. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, straighten. Nice work. Stepping those feet together, shaking it out. I think babies also love that one too, so it makes it even more fun. Oh, and I guess you can do that with your baby facing you as well. I turned it away. I see butterflies flit all around the flowers. Just like you, they're changing hour by hour. So coming into this seated butterfly pose. Aria, do you want to say hi? Hi. All right, so we're gonna make our way to our mats. If your baby wants to be on your lap, you can have them there. You're just gonna bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet together. And you can stay here. Maybe you wanna reach, grab a hold of your feet, peel your feet open like a book. Sitting up nice and tall, inhale, exhale. Option here on your next exhale to fold forward. Bringing your heart to the soles of your feet. Just trying to keep a nice flat back. This is a great counter pose for those frog squats. Inhale, coming back up. And releasing. We're gonna face the front of our mat this time. So bring both legs out long. And we'll take a twist here. So inhale, bring your right foot up and over your left. You can hug around your right leg with your left arm. Right hand is behind you. Inhale as you reach up to the crown of your head. Exhale as you gaze out over that right shoulder, twist to the right. So finding that twist. Every breath in, you're reaching up through your head, you're lengthening your spine. Every breath out, you're twisting open, you're rinsing out through your spine. Next breath in brings you back through center. Right leg comes out long, left leg bending at the knee, bring your left foot up and over your right. Right hand comes around, hugs around the left leg. Left hand on the mat behind you. Inhale, reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, twist to the left, gaze out over that left shoulder. Breath in, breath out, twist. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale back through center. Both legs come out long. Shake out those legs. Let's hop in a boat now and sail our way home. Just like captain and first mate, we'll never be alone. Boat pose with baby. So options with your boat pose. Your baby can be sitting on your lap facing you. Such a fun pose to do with your child. You can have your soles of your feet on the mat. Maybe you want to grab behind your thighs, start to lift them up. And just kind of balancing here. So finding that point of tension where you're leaning your chest back so much that you feel your low belly like really engaged. So you are working your core. We'll hold here for a few more breaths in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. And breath out, release. Nice job. Now slide down the plank, lay your head down to rest. When I think of you, baby, I know I am blessed. So coming into bridge pose. So from your boat pose, lie all the way back. Maybe your baby is still resting on you. And then you want to walk your feet in so they are close to your sit bones. You can stay here or on an inhale, start to lift your hips up. Press down through the soles of your feet to lift your hips. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing on the breath out. From here, bringing your legs long, arms long beside you, maybe holding your baby. If they are lying on top of you, for rest pose. So while we are in this rest pose, you can get comfortable. We're going to spend the next few moments here. And I'm going to read you another breathing exercise from the Imagine section of our Breathe Like a Bear book. This is called Send Good Thoughts. Think of someone you love and imagine that person is standing in front of you. Think of something really nice you could say to that person and say it quietly in your mind. Now think of a different person, someone you don't know as well, or maybe someone who's having a hard time right now. Imagine that person is standing in front of you. Think of something really nice you could say to that person and say it quietly in your mind. Now take a deep breath in and let it all the way out. So starting to wiggle your fingers and toes, taking any movements you need, slowly making your way up to a comfortable seat on your mat. Maybe you and your baby are sitting together in that cross-legged position we started in. Keeping your eyes closed here, bringing your hands to heart center. Together, we take a deep breath in and a big sigh out. Bring your thumb knuckles to the center of your forehead. We fan open our hands to invite in the love, the light, and the peace. Light within me honors the light in each of you. We bow forward together and say, Namaste. Great job, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. This video was recorded and it's going to be uploaded on the Downingtown Library YouTube channel. Again, my name is Miss Kellyn. I own a virtual yoga studio called Happy Light Yoga. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and happylightyoga.com. So I hope you join us. We do this every Thursday through the end of April. We have Yoga Together, which is caregivers and kids under 3 at 1 p.m. And you can sign up through the Downingtown Library website. And then at 1:45 is family yoga for caregivers and kids 3 and up. So thank you. Have a great day.